Getting right into chapter 202 of One Punch Man called Partner, and it starts off with a slicing sound ringing through the battlefield. And we learn that it is in fact Sonic who has somehow come back from the cube's vision unscathed. And that slicing sound was him slicing into Empty Void's forearm, who has been left speechless at Sonic's sudden appearance. They both then drop to the floor and Flash gets up calling Sonic's name, who then boldly states that he told him so. Empty Void can't fool his eyes. But then, unfortunately, to kind of ruin the moment, we see Sonic's vision. I mean, it ends really well and has some great feels to it, but it kind of feels like a gag and flattens Sonic's great character moment here. This could have been done a lot better in my opinion. But in that dream, Sonic finds a monster cell, and at first he's tempted by it as it jumps onto a random pan on a stove and starts cooking itself. Searing and bubbling, other monster cells gather to put seasoning on it and wine into it. After it's finished cooking itself, it serves itself on a plate and begs Sonic to come eat it up. It continues to speak, telling Sonic he's been brushed off by Saitama, left in the dust by Flash, and humiliated by Empty Void. It asks if Sonic is okay with this and whether or not he is the strongest genius ninja. It beckons Sonic further by telling him to eat him and become stronger than them all. And Sonic picks up the knife, holding it above the cell and seeming like he's going to eat it. But instead he stabs it with his kunai that has a bomb attached to it, and it explodes while the monster cell cries out. See, it's okay, but it could have been so much better than a damn monster cell. It would have made so much more sense to be an actual vision of Saitama or something. But before we get into the rest of the chapter, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps my small channel grow. Also, I've made a Patreon and it's in the description below. Support me if you'd like. Sonic then thinks to himself that while Saitama's strength is elusive to him, Flash is an ideal goal to target. If he can visualize it hard enough, then he can follow Flash. He states that he'll definitely surpass him with his own power and then tells Flash to get up quick. Flash concedes, telling Sonic he owes him one, and they both jump into action ready to fight Empty Void. They leap towards him, but Empty Void just laughs and disappears in front of them to reappear behind them while stating that their zest is fun and all, but their situation hasn't got any better. And just as he seems to strike them both down, suddenly Blast finally makes his second debut, appearing behind Empty Void in this awesome double-page spread. Blast greets Empty Void sarcastically, saying he looks well, and Empty Void begins to speak Blast's name, but before he's even on the second letter, he's punched away with a gravity knuckle, and the chapter's over? I was honestly expecting a lot more than this, and it was getting really good with Blast's entrance, but it had to end right before the good stuff happens. I know Murata has a lot of projects going on, but he needs to follow Saitama's path and remove his limiter, or I'm going to continue only having one page worth of scripts to make my videos. But there is some good news over the horizon. One and Murata are actually planning on redrawing the past 7 chapters after he takes a little break. So from chapter 195 to 202, which is fantastic news because I have been quite disappointed with the recent chapters. It kind of feels like there's not enough love that was put into them. But we all know that when Murata does redraw chapters, they turn out incredible. I mean, just look at the first iteration of when Saitama was going to have a friendly chat with Garo, to the second iteration, which is... You can really feel the difference, so I have absolute faith in Murata and want to recreate a compelling Ninja Village arc, and I will be covering each of these chapters again as they come out, which is still as of yet unknown. It's now coming to the end of the video, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy you stopped by. My channel is steadily growing and I'm amazed at the support I'm getting, and I also have a Patreon now, so feel free to support me however you like. The link will be in the description, and I will shout out names at the end of each video. Thank you again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.